What's up, viewers, and welcome to another episode of Cheers Reviews. I'm your host, Jimmy, and today we are talking about the Essex VEP62B vintage style electric bass. Yes, it's a bit of a mouthful to say, but this is an awesome bass. For those who have been following the channel might have seen my episode on the ultimate bass starter pack, where I run through the top 5 must-have items for any beginner bassist, and right at the top of the list was this bass, and for very good reason too. I held off for ages, but I finally pulled the trigger, and let me tell you, I have absolutely no regrets at all. Check with your local dealer for pricing, but I picked this bass up brand new for $249, which represents phenomenal value. And I've said it in past videos that I think that this is the best beginner bass on the market because of its playability, durability, versatility, and also value for money. And it comes with a free gig bag. How cool is that? Coming out of the Essex factory in China, the VEP62B vintage style electric bass takes design cues from the Fender Precision bass and also sports a precision and jazz bass pickup for that extra bit of versatility. Jumping into specs, we've got a basswood body, a tinted glossy maple neck, and has a rockwood fingerboard with pearloid inlays. I don't know much about rockwood and I couldn't find much information online, but hey, it looks and feels the part and seems to do a pretty good job. Moving on, we've got 2 P and J style pickups, which are easily controlled by 2 volume dials and an overall tone dial. One dial controls the neck, one dial controls the bridge, and of course, you've got your overall tone. Vintage style bridge, vintage style tuners, and also a really funky take on the classic lollipop design headstock. I actually don't mind their unique spin on it. Overall, I'm really impressed at how well this bass is put together. If you saw my unboxing video for this bass, you would have seen that my first impressions were quite favourable. I still haven't been able to fault it, and one of the things that really stuck out were how smooth the fret edges were. It's so pleasing to see that Essex took the time to get this right before leaving the factory. It's one of my pet peeves when I get a brand new bass and the fret edges are sharp. I feel like it's something that should be easy to address from the factory, and if you're anything like me, you don't have the means to roll fret edges at home. Well, at least I don't anyway. So it's one less thing that we'll have to worry about later on. I don't know about you, but I'm really keen to have a jam, so without much further ado, let's see how it sounds. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. I absolutely loved the versatility between the precision and jazz bass pickups and the ability to blend between the both with the individual volume dials. As well, it has a really smooth and glossy neck, which is super easy to play. As mentioned before, the value for money is unbeatable and unrivaled. I'm not going to name and shame, but this bass performs way better than basses that are almost twice or even more than twice the price. Another thing which, although it might be completely subjective, is I think that this bass looks really cool. I love the simple design. I love the 3-ply black pickguard on the black body. I love the slightly tinted glossy neck, and overall, if I saw this on stage, it would definitely look the part. Yes, as I've said before, this is an excellent beginner's bass, but even the experienced bassist will love the Essex VEP62B vintage style electric bass because of its simple, reliable, straight up nature. Anyway, thank you so much for checking out the Essex VEP62B vintage style electric bass. If you liked today's video, please give me a thumbs up. It's how I know that I'm doing a good job. If you want to see weekly bass related content, go ahead and smash that subscribe button down below. But until next week, keep on rocking, and I'll see you next time.